That's the occupying forces for you. Even their cleaning rooms were all neat and tidy. Mops and brooms were arranged splendidly, almost like a weapon locker. So in the back, in the shadows, somewhere around here, right? Got it. A black suitcase was set up beside a shelf. It was exactly the same as the one he'd been told about. It had a cylinder lock, but he'd been told the combination beforehand. Inside was a U.S. military officer's uniform. It even had an entry pass. Not speaking English is going to be a little hard. Apparently the story would be that a Japanese-American officer working for the GHQ was coming for an inspection. As long as he wore sunglasses and glared about, it was unlikely that anyone would try to talk to him. Good luck, buddy. It even fits perfectly. Where'd the GDS get something like this from? The GDS had even lectured him on how to wear a U.S. military officer's uniform. That is actually a really important thing, and he would be found out immediately if he wasn't wearing that correctly. Like, you could have the badges on the wrong side, you just aren't, it isn't lined up correctly, blah, 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 blah. This precious uniform would be wasted if he didn't wear it right. Taking his time, he quickly checked his outfit. Carefully checked his outfit. All 15 minutes after he snuck into the supply room, a smartly dressed U.S. military officer was staring back at him in the mirror. Looking good. Hey there, Lee. I apologize for keeping you waiting. Director General, it has been far too long. Once Chinatown hadn't been able to form connections with the occupying forces. However, and thanks for their support during the war with Caleb and Primavera's assistance, they'd succeeded in forming a link. Prudently taking their time, they eventually managed to form a close friendship with the Director General. No. I'm the one who must apologize for being unable to contact you. As fellow supporters of peace in C-23, I feel we should meet each other far more often. It seems that rumored Major has been very energetic lately. The Director General took out a cigar and gave a forced smile. Yeah, yes. Then as he borrowed the flame of the lighter Lee was holding out, he grimaced. I can't say it too loud, but I believe even you stand nothing to gain by forming a relationship with that man. Oh. He's a plague that even the GDS has its eyes on. I'll be blunt. It's not too late to rethink meeting with that man. Oh. So then his reputation's not a good one. As I understand it, he is a young elite with an excellent record. I've warned you. I have General Ford's invitation, so I'll let you meet. I doubt he will refuse. You, call for Major Cabaraya. Tell him his guest has arrived. Yes, sir. There's no need, Director General. Gabriel, when did you... It seems you two were so engrossed in your discussion that you didn't notice me. I've been standing here this whole time. How is it going? This man is the one who truly killed Yuki. Kill him. Do it. Snap his neck. Gut him. He didn't kill her directly, but it was fair to call him the root cause of it all. The dragon of her friend seemed about to raise its hand, but Lee held it in. Oh, God. I'd be so down if Lee just took out a fucking knife and threw it at his throat. Oh, God. He couldn't kill this man yet. Big yet. However, once he had crushed this man's plan to make the GDS and Primavera fight, then someday, I'll make him scream. Perhaps that glint in your eyes is a sign of intelligence, Mr. Lee. It's been a whole year, but it is a pleasure to see you. We haven't met since that one time we greeted each other at that party. At that time, you seemed very interested in meeting my sister Yuki, correct? It is truly a shame you didn't have the chance to meet her while she was alive. Oh, that was so very sad. How tragic it is that the beautiful die young. I'm surprised you knew she was beautiful when you never met once. She has a brother of such handsome features. I merely assumed she must be beautiful. Of course that wasn't true. He had gathered plenty of information in preparation for Operation Great Justice. He'd had his surveillance team take several pictures of Yuki. How can you tell such brazen lies? Lee shook with anger inside his heart. And Gabriel noticed. This Chinese man vaguely realizes the truth, doesn't he? But I'm no more interested in puppets who won't dance. I only met him because he had an invitation. The GDS has been boring me a bit lately. Perhaps it would be interesting to toy with him a little. There was a tense atmosphere between the two. However, no one other than those two would have been able to pick up on it. After all, they were both smiling so broadly. Every now and then he passed by officers, but they never suspected him in the slightest. In the first place, the fact that he had an entry pass around his neck proved that he had completed the officer procedures, official procedures needed to enter this place. And Alan acted boldly, like an officer here for an inspection. Even in the Japanese army, there were sometimes inspections by big shots from command headquarters. All armies probably had people who acted the same way. Yeah, probably. This might actually work. Every now and then he would salute it and return the salute. He should probably have learned how to do the salute correctly too, because that does matter. Because it's not like what you'd assume. He had the rank insignia of a major, so no one would find it suspicious when he saluted casually. I'd find that suspicious personally. He was even able to get into the Western Building without wandering about at all. According to his information, there were 2 MPs keeping a lookout in front of the 4th floor elevator. It would be impossible to break through there. However, the stairway in the corner of the Western Building only had a single MP near the 3rd floor. Almost no one else went that way, so that was the only place to take a shot at. The window in front of the 2nd floor staircase is here. After checking again that no one was around, he lightly tapped the window 3 times. Then a rain-wetted Jalon poked her head in front of the other side of the window. So she must have been pretty cold, waiting around on an outside wall and all that in this rain. He wanted to thank her, but unfortunately he'd only learned the bare minimum of hand signals. See, roger that. Whew. Butler was located just where their information said he'd be. It's apparently his own office. Of course, the word office was a joke. He had no office work to do, making it little more than a cell, where he did nothing but read. Fucking nerd. At this time of day, there were hardly any people in the 4th floor corridor. Jalon's scouting seemed to confirm that. The enemy was in 3 locations. First, there was a single MP standing in front of the staircase leading to the 4th floor. Second, there was one person in front of the entrance to Butler's office on the 4th floor. And third, there was one person inside Butler's office. I mean, you could take 3 shots and just get out. The first person wouldn't be difficult. The second one would be a problem, though. Though there was no one walking through the corridors, there should be at least 10 people in a large room nearby. Oh, never mind. If there was even a faint out-of-place disturbance, it would be all over. The third person was in Butler's room. I get it. It's impossible to get the captain out of his room without anyone finding out. That's why I've got to lead him out by force. Okay, let's go. Jalon nodded and disappeared. I still think it actually doesn't matter, even if they get the captain there. And he talks to Richard. I literally don't think it matters. Gotta start with that first man. Alan let out a puff of air and honed his senses amidst the sound of the rain. Every once in a while, casual English conversations reverberated towards him from the other end of the halls. But those were far away. Let's go. This is my only chance. As I went up the stairs, I saw a single MP standing at attention in front of the staircase between the third and 4th floors. I could tell that the blue eyes beyond those sunglasses were glaring at me. He showed respect towards my major rank insignia, but he also stared at my visitor's badge, which marked me as an outsider. If he didn't have a visitor's badge, it would be weird. But funny at the same time. He closely watched my every move. If I only had business at the 3rd floor, he wouldn't do anything. But if I tried to approach the staircase to the 4th floor... That moment, a strange noise suddenly came from outside the window. What? The MP met the gaze of Jalon through the window and gasped. That unguarded moment was more than enough. Fucking break his neck. Jesus, that was close. dealing a heavy blow to the neck, Alan grabbed the man's neck from behind and strangled him to the ground. It felt as though he had choked the man for only 10 seconds, and it also felt though he had fought for over a minute. Even though he had been through so many brawls before now, he never felt this much unpleasant sweat before. Sorry, bro, take a quick nap. There's no time to hide him. He'd probably wake up soon, but Alan wouldn't be standing around anymore anyway. That was okay. I mean, if you could, like, just gag him, like, quickly, take out handcuffs, slap him on there. MPs should have handcuffs, to be fair. And just throw him in a closet nearby. Yeah, I'll leave the rest to you. If I screw up, run away without a second thought. Speaking Japanese wouldn't get through to her. However, surely something was communicated. Xiaolong nodded and lightly ascended the rain-soaked outer wall. Whew. Here I go, Yuki. I won't let this Gabriel bastard have his way. That will be our revenge. Gabriel Kaburaya. I don't know your face, and I don't know what sort of grudges led you to this place, nor do I care. However, there's no way I'll let you have things your own way. I'll show you. I'll let you watch as your revenge is crushed to powder and fails right in front of you. Come to think of it, I believe you also had a little sister, Major. Apparently the one comment had crushed the smiling, angelic mask of Gabriel's face. That one comment was the only blade of revenge Lee could use on this day in this place. And I understand that she passed away in a most unfortunate accident. Pardon me, I had no idea you knew about my sister. It surprised me, and I acted rather rudely. It's a bad habit of mine. My feelings of respect naturally extend from respectable people to their families. Miss Elizabeth Kaburaya, was it? What a beautiful name. If she were still alive, I would have loved to invite her to tour Chinatown. Gabriel's expression twisted for just an instant. Of course, it was only an instant. His face turned peaceful again immediately after. I only need a second. But his eyes. He couldn't fully hide the anguish in his eyes, as though someone had driven a knife into his chest. He probably thought he was hiding his emotions. However, since Lee knew everything, Gabriel might as well have been scratching at his chest and writhing on the floor. It was the only sort of revenge Lee could take right now. Normally, he would have wanted to rush at Gabriel right then and there, gouge out an eyeball. Oh, yes. This was the enemy, the mastermind, the root cause. All those comrades who had been caught up in those incidents and died, including Yuki, Stella, and Yuji. He still couldn't kill this man. Because of an off chance that Richard didn't believe Butler's testimony, this man would become necessary. When that time came, he would subject this man to a hellish torture and make him confess everything. However, if Butler gave testimony, that wouldn't be necessary. After that, he would give this man a death more painful than torture. Based. He would feed him the same poison Gabriel had used on young Yuji. Now, I want to fucking cut his fingers off. I also want to cut Keith's fingers off too, but that's a different story. And that way, both Primavera and the GDS would be able to take revenge at once. Lee gouged at Gabriel's heart repeatedly with the name Elizabeth. The Director General who was chatting alongside them couldn't have understood any of this. He couldn't have realized that Lee was repeatedly stabbing Gabriel's heart with words. Die, bitch! Gabriel, who tried to tease Lee with words that desecrated Yuki, now in the face of his own sister being stabbed. This was reaping what you sow, the only way Lee could take revenge. Alan, I've made him taste the blade of revenge enough for you as well. But this won't end with mere revenge that no one can see. When you get Captain Butler out of here and make him testify, we'll succeed in our revenge in the truest sense. Yep. Alan went up to the 4th floor. This was the floor monopolized by Gabriel's anti-organized crime team. Of course, that was just to cover. They were a spy agency trying to integrate Primavera into their spy network. If something bad happened, some truly talented people would probably come pouring in here. There was no sign of anyone in the hallway, but all sorts of sounds, voices, and ringing phones could be heard from all sides. This truly was inside the enemy's mouth. No, their stomach. Over there was Butler's office. I feel like it's not going to be like silenced enough, but if you're able just to kill that guy out front, leave his body there. Just slump it. Walk in, kill the other guy, get Butler, and just leave. As information... Over there was Butler's office. As the information said, there was one MP standing at attention there. He walked slowly and boldly, without rushing, possessing the dignity of an officer. He had been a different MP, shutting out anyone who wasn't supposed to be there. So unauthorized people shouldn't have been able to reach a place like this. There had been a different MP shutting out anyone. Even if this man met someone he had never seen before, he'd probably think they had gotten special permission to come here. Furthermore, Alan was wearing the uniform of a GHQ major. And MPs probably wouldn't think of him as anything more than an officer here for an inspection. Someone could step out into the hallway on a whim at any moment. There was no such thing as doing this with good or bad timing. He just had to finish his job as quickly as possible. The man noticed Alan, frowned, and saluted. Here we go. From here on out, it's a battle of speed. No. Please move. Don't move, please. Good. He could speak at least that much English. Or rather, the barrel of the gun when he was pointed acted as a universal compulsory translator. Just to hold the... I mean, if you can gag him, it doesn't matter. He signaled with his chin for the man to open the door. Then he lifted up the man's right arm from behind, holding up the wrist joint, and cautiously entered the room. Of course, the observer guard and Butler both gasped when they saw the pair entering like this. Butler, you have to understand. Fucking kill this guy. Hey, don't move, okay? When I shoot, I show no mercy. Hearing this, Butler told him not to move in English. Who are you? I'm your ally, and I'm gonna get you out of here. Take me where? Club Primavera. At this rate, Primavera will launch a funeral war against the GDS, starting a war that will leave C-23 covered in blood. But if you tell the truth to the consigliere, suspicion of the GDS will be lifted and we can avoid a feud. I can't go. You can just say I kidnapped you, dumb fuck. If you want, the GDS can arrange for a luxurious life for you. Taking advantage of a slight distraction, the observer MP reached for his gun. Butler, please. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. So slow. Fucking take his head off. Fool, I told you not to move! MP was shot in the shoulder and arm crumbled and moaned. But at the same time, the man who was taken hostage fought back, pushing me away. Shoot him in the back of the head. Oh god, oh god. I got that one. What the fuck? It just did not load. Oh my god. I swear to god, I'm moving at like half speed. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm slow. Thank you. Jesus. That really had been too noisy. Their time was already up. Captain! Forgive me, I can't go. Just hit him in the head. Why not? What happened? Hey, you! Come on, automatic translator, tell me to get back. Tell him to get back. Oh my god. I almost missed again. Fuck. Butler, get your ass up. I don't care about your fucking sister right now. A blaring alarm bell rang out. All hell was breaking loose. Right when the MPs in the large room tried to dash out, the window in the corridor was broken and a metal can was thrown in. Immediately, the hallways was filled with white smoke, and you could hear people coughing here and there. Tear gas! Jalon and A didn't escape. After throwing that, she would probably make a run for it right away. She wouldn't offer any more support. That's all I need. Captain, why can't you come? I betrayed Gabriel, my little sister, Angie. Your little sister? I don't give a fuck. Sorry, just go. I can't do anything. Damn it. He couldn't afford to stay put any longer. Even if this mission was a failure, he had to survive and let the others know that Butler couldn't disobey because of his little sister. Jesus Christ. Just fucking take it. I don't care. Like, it's not even like betraying Gabriel. It's literally, I'm dying. This dude's taking me against my will. What do you want me to do? Fucking die over here? Captain, are you okay? I'm fine. Dumb. When he ran down the stairs, the window glass broke. It was Jalon. Incredible that she could kick through the glass with legs like that. Talk about reckless. Captain's no good. His little sister's being used against him. Well, we'll need a different approach. As I was saying, that's not what I was asking. Come this way. Jalon held out her hand from outside the window. He grabbed it and leapt out into the cold rain. He had entered through the reception area with Lee's group. If they didn't leave together, Lee and the others might come under suspicion. He had to return to the cleaning supply room and change clothes. However, he was on the ledge of a rain-wetted outer wall, and this was the third floor. There was concrete 10 meters below. This could hurt. Come with me if you don't want to die, huh? Show me the ropes, friend. It was life or death now. He had no choice but to imitate Jalon and try not to die. They grabbed a pipe and moved along the ledge. Wait, we're gonna jump from there? They jumped from the western building to a fire escape on the eastern building. Whoa, 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 whoa! He wasn't able to get enough hold on the handrail, and it was about to slip and fall. Then at the last moment, Jalon grabbed him by the collar. Her thin fingers held on incredibly tightly. Now there's a wolf's child for you. Ooh! Bang. Nice. Fucking Lee. Or fucking Butler. God damn it. When an MP just happened to walk onto the fire escape, she instantly knocked him out with a series of strikes too fast to see. Nice going, partner. After this, I'll get you some mooncake. So many mooncakes as you want. As many. The mooncakes she loved were the one thing that could communicate through gestures. He could see her invisible tail wagging. That was the one cute part of this unsociable girl. I know, from here it's a short trip to the supply closet. I'll see you later. Even Alan, who was just a burden when compared to Jalon's swiftness. An instant after she nodded, her shadow dashed away. The Chinese are a force to be reckoned with. With just a platoon of people like that, well, it's no wonder Japan can't win wars. Yes, man. By now, MP squads must be pouring into the western building. Even the courtyard looks as though someone had stirred up a hornet's nest. He hurried into the cleaning supply room, changed clothes, met up with Lee's group, and left the HQ building. A little sister. Yeah, the captain definitely said that. Either his sister has been taken hostage or he's being blackmailed over something. Let's see. I always thought it strange that Philip Butler could be tamed so easily. Let's see. So that's how it was. Sorry, in the end I overplayed my hand. No, you brought us some vital information. I hope it's worth today's uproar and my failure. An incredible uproar had been caused. Shots had been even fired. They probably wouldn't have had another chance to sneak in there. Furthermore, the people in the HQ had probably figured out that they were planning something to do with Butler. After this, his security and surveillance would probably be even tighter, making it even more impossible to break him out of there. Alan let out a tired sigh. There's still just one way. There are many doors that cannot be opened from the outside, but can easily be opened from the inside. Do you think of a way? Please leave this matter in my hands. You can forget about it if you like. All about it if you like. Understood. Lee gave some order in Chinese to the subordinate in the passenger seat. They had failed breaking Butler out, but that had apparently been helpful for their next move. They could only pray that this next move would be enough to stop a feud between Primavera and the GDS. At that moment, perhaps the tension had relaxed, because Alan's stomach growled embarrassingly. Hey, Ward buddy, let me have one of those too. Xiaolon pretended not to hear him and continued to stuff her mouth with mooncakes Li had given her. Alan reached out towards another mooncake that was sitting on her lap, but she scratched him faster than the eye could see. Ow, you didn't need to scratch me. She said she had no intention of giving it up to a blockhead who slows her down. Also, I'd prefer if you didn't yell at each other across me when you have food in your mouth. Goddamn kids. Ugh. Thanks for the one thing. Silly. Nice. Looks like Charles isn't done yet. He's probably still getting cozy with this special client. Tonight, a customer who knew a lot about Richard's old acquaintances was supposedly coming. By now, Charles probably had the information already. Charles' working hours should have been over by now. Zell and Nina had parked the car in front of the casino and were waiting for Charles to come out. See, the city seems a bit panicky today. Oh, God. Alfred and them have heard about it, so they're going to be like, oh, hey, that guy that you knew, he's fucking floating right now. Kind of think of it, I saw a lot of MP jeeps rushing around. The attack against Occupying Forces HQ had rallied up the MPs, but that wasn't something ordinary citizens knew about. Couldn't we wait in this car? We'll get all wet. It was feeling sort of hot, so this is nice and cool. I'm freezing, so I'll wait inside. Okay. Oh, hey. Hi there, excuse me. Yes? Would you please tell me where the nearest bus stop? Huh? Nina, who was in the car, noticed that someone was talking to Zell and froze when she saw his face. There is no way she'd mistake him for anyone else. It was one of the tyrants who ruled over City 23 once. The splitting it in half with Caleb. It was Crazy Alfred. The previous year, he had shockingly made peace with Richard, and recently, he would often enter the club as if it were a Primavera exact. As if he were. Yeah, as if. Why would he be here? Right now, he's the leader in charge of crazy underlings. But once he was a cold-blooded assassin, capable of making the entire City 23 underworld tremble with just a single knife. Almost as though he was offering a handshake, Alfred's arm slowly extended. Zell, flustered by this strange manner of speech, just stood there with her eyes wide. That extended hand, that open palm, seemed to make a fist, and an instant later... Zell! Oh, fucking breaks his neck. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're not gonna do anything. Oh, you're the first mademoiselle who's managed to follow my knife. I could tell by the smell. What? Your hand has the same smell I do. It smelled like an assassin. Break him. Fucking break him. Queen Zell. Alfred's got nothing. Zell, they know we're looking for the madam. They're trying to erase us. Is that who it is? With my knife, I'll cut to the root of all my friend's troubles. Ooh, that was fast. Safe. Oh, God. Can we fucking just do something? Can we pull out a gun or something and just kill him? Actually, I do want him to die. Charles? Nope, Zell. Fucking slamming him. Oh, shit. I guess, I see we have a bad girl here to get in the way of my duel. Who cares? Let's run for it, Zell. When Alfred gave a shrill whistle, his underlings pushed through the crowd and came dashing forward. Zell understood, too. It had gotten out that they were searching for Madame Rose's whereabouts. I see, so the current leaders of Primavera feel very threatened by someone searching for Madame Rose. Of course. It undermines them. Zell, what are you? Run! You're Charles Chitani? No. No, bye. I mean, he should understand when she says run, not to answer this question. He's a nimble brat. Damn you, mocking us. Sorry, I'm never friendly after work hours. Charles also understood the situation in an instant. Using his small body as a weapon, he ran, cutting through the crowd as they're swimming. Nina jumped into the car and started the engine. Fucking run over him. Again. God, Zoe is so fucking epic. Love her. She could break my arm. Honest to God. I'd be fine with it. Zell, Charles, get in. Charles! Hey there, small guy. Don't call me small! Fucking pickpocket him. Oof. Oof. Close. What the hell? Charles lightly jumped over Alfred's head, as though leaping over a vaulting horse, landed on the car roof and crouched down. Nina, start the car! You got it! Where should we run to? We can think about it that once we've lost him. Actually, you should just go like 200 feet. He gets down and gets in the car. It's safer that way. Oh, wow, I love a good chase.